let's get this started.
Those two should be fine. Probably. Guess I could bring her. I would be fine bringing up that and that as well. We'll just leave the document open. See if I want to reveal it or not as we go.
Alright. Wait for the mandatory 2 minutes. Time to add another cork to the collection.
Ah. That's what I forgot at the grocery store yesterday. I was gonna buy some wine. I totally forgot. Damn, I have no alcohol in this house right now.
Damn.
Damn. It's a little too late to go out now. Also, I don't want to, because Blizzard.
Yeah. Well, there was an opportunity and you missed it.
Yep. I was too busy worrying about the things I actually needed, like, socks.
Yeah, I gotta get me some socks too. Honestly, I keep fucking eating through all of them at this rate.
Yeah,
I have heels like fucking sandpaper, and I keep buying these good socks and I keep ruining them.
Damn. It's your problem then.
Alright. Oh god, I left all the fucking PNGs on.
Oh gosh.
Oh, turn those off. We don't need those today. That's for the 21st.
No. Yeah, no, that's Saturday. That's Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Okay. Or Sunday. Something like that. It's Sunday now. I'm lost.
No, didn't we agree on the 21st?
Yeah, we agreed on 21st.
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Yeah, alright. Got you, and we got me.
Ah, wonderful.
Yay.
Woo.
Yeah. Alright, fantastic. So, for those at home, or those that see this afterwards, I'm not using the main model I mainly use because the fucking software died. And it'll probably be back online by tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yep,
Maybe.
fuck Blizzard.
Huh.
Hmm.
It's a really dry wine.
Oh. You go for dry? I usually go sweet.
I go for whatever seems good on the shelf.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't sit down and, contemplate it or whatever, because I know once I'm at least a couple glasses down, I don't care anymore.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also very responsible with drinking, so I don't get to the point where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I want to think I'm still decent at it in this sense, but if I buy something, I'm drinking it.
Fair enough. I'm usually the type of person, if you hand me it, I'll drink it, But I won't necessarily if I'm buying the alcohol, I'm just buying something cheap and that's good. So that's why
that's
I'm
usually
glad I enjoy. Yeah, that's why I'm usually glad that I just like a simple Moscato.
I believe this was $20, $20 bottle.
Wow,
Something like that, which is my usual budget.
Wow. I see. I usually go for I usually just go for a simple Moscato, and it usually costs me $12.
Yeah, there's I forgot what it's called. They're self-made cocktails in bottles that they sell for $12, $13. Those are pretty good. I like those. Those are nice. When I want to change a pace. But We are live, by the way. I don't know
Oh,
if I made that. I don't know if I made that abundantly clear.
I already noticed.
All right, just making sure. Because the last person I
I
was with, it took a solid 15 minutes until they actually realized.
I mean, sometimes I don't notice it because we're in it's like we're deep in a conversation, but you said something that was like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's directly to your chat. I'm like,
yeah,
yeah. I was like, yeah, we're live at that
yeah.
point.
The brain skips a beat or two.
Yeah, and sometimes that happens because I was playing a game yesterday with a couple of my moderators. And one of them, when he was setting up the game, he was like, "Yeah, no, yeah, nope. I'm going to make sure you guys know I'm sending you the code to join the game because Alexa took 5 minutes to realize it yesterday or Friday." It's just like, good job,
Nice.
Alexa. It's like, yep. And this is why I'm always paying attention to Discord, even if I am just like deep in a conversation, because sometimes someone will do something like that.
Yeah,
And it's just like, I don't want to be forgetful.
it's surprising how abysmal some people can be in the heat of the moment. It's pretty
Yep.
funny.
And sometimes I am that way too. So, I mean, I can't blame myself.
Yeah, I mean, I just have poor memory, but that's a mix of brain damage from construction and mild alcoholism.
The usual suspects.
Yeah, But yeah,
I mean,
what the fuck am I supposed to do? I have a lot of like room up there for lore and stories and books and yada yada,
yeah, exactly.
and I gotta keep filling it with that because that's more important.
Yeah, the important stuff.
Yeah. Uh, what am I drinking? Beringer Bros. The Mark of California bourbon barrel aged for 60 days.
Oh,
It's a 2021 bottle. It's 5 years old.
oh,
It's pretty
wonderful.
good.
That sounds sounds delicious.
I mean, it's fancy. It's not really.
Yeah, but it's got to sound good if it sounds fancy,
It's
right?
got decent flavors. It's got vanilla. I taste a little vanilla.
Well then, yeah, fancy.
The barrel aging definitely did something to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not even the. Uh, do you know Lynn?
I don't think I do.
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we met through Hitomi on Hitomi's server. Maybe.
Oh yeah, because we met through well, technically, if we want to go technical terms, we met through Vverse.
Yeah. Which got nowhere, but
Yeah,
pretty sure it kind of just
but
showed up, happened, died, and everyone went, "All right, cool. Now what?"
all right, cool. Now we move
That
on
was
to the
fun.
next thing.
Yeah, technically we met there, but we didn't properly meet until like friggin'
Yeah, we
months
didn't.
later.
Yeah, I don't think we were in the same. I don't think we were in the same group for Vverse.
I barely remember. That was forever ago.
Yeah, I only remember one person in the group I was in, and she was a horse girl. Don't
Yeah,
know what she's been up to since then.
I don't know either. Like, I knew a couple people that knew her, and I just haven't seen head nor tail of her.
Yeah,
But that seems to happen with a lot of this thing. Anyone over a
yeah,
thousand followers seems to just vanish into the ether after a little while.
yep. Some stick around, not many though.
Yeah, fame or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
life.
Yeah,
In the end, that's just what it comes down to. It's probably.
I don't know. What was I on? So, Lynn's another one who's been on the mocktails before, and she'll probably be back again. She's an adventurer lady. That's her whole gimmick. She wields a large
Ah,
sword, kind of thing. And fucking what happened during that mocktails was one of the largest people I've had on a mocktail. So she's got like 1,000 something followers. So I managed to do a stupid deal with one of the local rednecks, and they gave me a 25-year bottle of wine that they've been keeping in their cellar.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it was remarkably sour, but it wasn't like vile in any way. It was just kind of like really, really old grape juice.
Yeah, sounds
Because
about right. That's
basically it
what some
was,
wine
but
is.
you know, most wines don't taste like grape juice anymore.
Yeah, no. I usually have 2 distinct kinds of wine. The wine that is good and the wine that tastes like communion wine.
Yep. I've had at least 2 wines in my life where I took a couple sips of it and went, "You're going in a stew. I'm not drinking this. Hell no. You're being turned into a fucking demi-glace. I'm not
I had
choking
a
this thing down."
Yeah, I had one time where my because sometimes back when I lived with my parents, my mom would just buy a bottle of wine. She was like, "You're splitting this with me," and I'm like, "Okay." And then we each had one glass of this
Hell.
one wine, and then we had this one glass, and I was just like, "This just tastes like communion wine. It doesn't taste that great." She was like, "Yep, nope." We finished the bottle and we moved on with our lives, and we never bought that bottle again.
Median wine. Is that what you're saying?
Communion, like
Yeah, okay.
in
It took me a couple seconds
yeah,
to make it make sense. Yeah, all of the 2 times I've had the blood of Christ, it has been not great.
yeah. As somebody who throughout high school, little actual like real life lore of me,
Yeah.
I grew up Lutheran, and well, I guess I should still say I still am Lutheran, but I don't force my religion down people's throats.
I mean, I've been
I'm one
through
of those
all of them,
people.
so that's one I
Yeah,
haven't
fair
seen much
enough.
of, though.
Yeah, and so in high school, since I went to a Lutheran high school, I when I was in choir, we would go to like the various churches nearby, like throughout like the area in which I live.
Hmm.
And so on very rare occasions when we'd go to a different church, we would get communion and it would just be like, huh, you think you're used to communion wine, and then you go to a different church, and then it's just like, yeah, no, I forget how terrible this is because I'm
Yeah,
so used to my church's wine.
I believe they either dilute it or they filter it a bunch of times or something like
Yeah.
that. And you can still get drunk off it. If you're
Yeah,
truly
you
fucking
could.
damned, you can get drunk off of it.
Yeah, if you tried.
Yeah,
No
but
wonder why some churches offer alcohol-free wine during communion. Hmm.
yeah, it's a lot easier that way. You might as well just have a
Yeah.
frickin' pitcher of grape juice.
Yeah, at that point,
Sizably
yeah.
easier, but it makes sense. It's the whole logic of like the back in the day, that's what they drank and ate commonly is bread and wine.
Yeah.
Even if you don't follow the mentality of, Jesus or any of the other prophets or any of that stuff, it's the logic of back then, 2,000 years ago, that was the most common food stuff is wine
Yeah.
and bread.
Bread and wine.
And then eventually it went from wine to whiskey and from whiskey to water,
Yep.
which is still fucking abysmally crazy to me that less than 300 years ago, the main drink of choice by men, women, and kids was whiskey.
God, that sounds very dangerous.
It probably was. Most of the fucking Wild West was whiskey powered,
God!
including the horses.
And we wonder why we call it the Wild West.
Yeah, you'd think it was because people were just out here shooting each other. No, because it was because
No,
people were
no!
just dying of fucking liver poisoning.
Exactly! Everybody was drinking whiskey!
Yeah, because the water was contaminated because no one knew what a filter was yet.
Yeah.
And it was
Crazy.
smarter to drink alcohol, even if it's diluted a bit.
Yeah. That's so fucking
Just,
crazy.
I don't know what the fuck people were doing 400 some years ago. It's crazy shit.
Yeah. You look at it and be like, what were they thinking? But then you remember they didn't
Times were
they
harder.
didn't have yeah, times are harder and they didn't have the technology we had.
Yeah.
where
At
people
least
are mostly
not,
screwed to a screen.
yeah, not abundantly. Because like phones are what, 30 years old? Barely? 40?
Something like that.
The first computer came out in 1989,
Wow.
and it was barely even a computer. It was a fucking room-sized calculator.
It's crazy to think that some of the stuff that that kids nowadays can't even like grow up with. It's just like I'm like I'm either older than it or barely older than it.
Yeah,
It's like that's crazy.
it's odd to think that in my lifetime we've gone from the most bare basic of essentials of idea to everyone has one.
Yeah. Like like for me it's like I got my first phone, which wasn't even a smartphone, when I was in 7th grade.
I
And
went through
now
flip
I
phone,
yep.
BlackBerry. I had 3 smartphones. I have another smartphone now.
I have been through 3 smartphones in my life, and I got my first smartphone, senior year of high school.
Nice. I didn't get mine until college, and I
Yeah,
bought
and
it
now to think
with
about it,
my
it's like
money that I
crazy.
stole.
Whoa! And I simply got it. It was supposed to be a graduation gift, but my parents were like, "Your phone is too old. Let's upgrade it at the beginning of your year."
Hell yeah.
I was just like, "Okay, not even beginning of senior year, graduation present already.
I
Nice."
think I stole the money for that phone. I don't remember.
Jesus Christ.
College was a hard time in my life.
Fair enough. Wouldn't know. I only did like a semester of college before
I
I was
did like
like, college ain't for
3, and
me.
I gave up on it when I went into a history class, and it was African history, and they didn't tell us. On the thing, it literally
Gee.
just said war history. I walk in, it's like a fucking 300-pound black dude gonna teach everyone about Africa. And I'm like,
I
okay,
mean, war history
all right.
sounds cool,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's like,
let's switch
I want
up.
all of war. I don't want just one country. I want all of it.
Yeah, give
We're,
me
I'm
all of the war.
I'm gonna sit here talking to you and listening to you for the next 6 months. I want it. I want all of it. I want as much shit as physically possible. And I was willing to sit there and listen to it until a fucking 19-year-old young lady decided to start arguing with the professor over the names of African states.
Wow.
And I don't mean like a mild disagreement. I mean full screaming
Ah,
over
jeez.
African names that have not been in circulation for a while. With a further fact that neither of those two have probably ever been to the country.
Wow.
So I looked at the guy beside me and went, "Good luck, brother. I quit." Got the fuck up and
Fuck this.
left in the middle of
You're like,
class.
fuck this shit, I'm out.
Like no, I'm done. I'm done. This is the second class I've had so far that sucked this hard. I'm done. This college is AIDS, and I'm done. I'm going back outside. I'm getting myself some lo mein. I'm going to fuck home. I'll
Yeah.
pay for the dividends later.
Yeah, I went to like actually I went to college for a whole year. And then I was just like, yeah, no. This ain't for me.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely not
then
for everyone.
yeah, no. Like as much as I loved like the stuff I was learning about, I was just like I could easily learn this on my own.
That is
And
fun. Now that we're in that kind of day and age, you can just go online and just kind of go from
yeah,
there if you really
yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, and I was studying like web development stuff, and I was like, this stuff is pretty cool, but it's like I could learn how to I could learn how to do this online myself. Like, I could quickly type something into YouTube and just be like, oh cool, a tutorial.
Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials online. You could probably even find an online college that's cheaper than regular college. and it works
Yeah.
just as well in any other platform because you're gonna get the certificate, you're gonna have the thing, you're gonna say yes, I'm a college grad, and you're gonna go to a business and go, look, I have all these things. And they're gonna go, no,
Yeah.
you haven't been in the work line for 10 years. But the work line didn't work for 10 years. Well, it sucks,
Yeah. It's like, what do you want me to do? How do I get experience if
and
nobody fucking hires me?
that's the reason I gave up on tech work. Although I still use
That's
most of my writing, as I went to college for literature and technical science.
ah. I technically went for web development and design. I still use a lot of the design stuff I learned, but not much of the like, development side of things because it's just like
Yeah,
I love designing and creating.
the internet kind
And
of just
so,
develops itself now.
yeah.
Grok is making websites. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like I wasted like a whole year of my life now I'm being replaced by it, and now what I would have done could have been replaced by AI.
If not even
It's
worse
kind
than
of
that, it's being replaced
yeah.
by fucking pygmy children over in God knows where.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I'm glad I'm just like I'm glad I'm just kind of like, yeah. I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, no. I mean, I I spent a year of college learning religious texts just because I was bored and I needed something else for credit.
Fair
So
enough.
I pulled a full Edgar Allan Poe, locked myself in my room, and just read every fucking religious scripture I could get my hands on. I'm talking
I
like
mean,
the Bible, the other Bibles, the Roman Bible. I read the fucking Quescaal, I think it's called. That's probably wrong, but it's something like that. It's the Islam Bible. I read the Buddhist
mhm.
teachings. I read scriptures from the old monks. I read Wiccan texts and some other things. I forgot the other major one I read a lot about. Um, Holy hell, what was it? It was really major. It's still taught today.
Oh. I would try to help you remember, but I was just like the only time I actually studied religions outside of, Lutheranism was when I had to take in high school cuz again, like I said, Lutheran high school, when I
Yeah.
had to take a class on world religions where most of the time we were just learning about Catholics. I'm just like,
Yep.
"Okay." It was like, world religion, maybe we should step outside of the Christianity standpoint.
There realistically is only 5 in the entire world that matter. The rest of them are so small at this point that it's kind of just like they just fall in line with the other ones. I
Yeah.
forgot the number I saw. It was like 1,500 across the entire planet minimum.
I mean, sounds about right.
I do know that it is actually guaranteed fact there is 3 religions on the planet that are derived from goofy shit.
Well, I mean, yeah.
There are actual people that believe in the flying spaghetti monster.
I mean, if you convince people hard enough, there could be a religion about anything.
Yeah,
And that's what cults are for.
yeah. And most of them don't end too well, but hey, it makes good TV.
Yeah, yeah.
I I said the Muslim one, right? I did that. It was something else. God damn it. I'm not going to remember ever. It's what
I think
Halloween
I
is
know what
based
those
on.
things. I
The
I don't even know that one.
It starts with P. I don't remember. It's older than Christianity. I'll never remember. I don't know. It don't fully matter. The point is there's a lot of it, and
Yeah.
because of I sat down reading it in a dark room crying and I read all of that shit, it made me realize that every single religion is basically the same religion. they're all pretty similar, surprisingly, with this same basic logic, and then you fall in line to a similar problem that all of them have, which is no one fucking reads. No one reads,
Yeah,
no one
no.
listens, no one pays attention to the rules. It's surprising the number
I,
of poor bastards I've come across that are just like, hey, a lot of people believe in this. I'm going to use it for money.
yeah. When in doubt, profit.
Mm-hmm. Because the biggest religion in the entire planet, even collapsing Christianity, is capitalism.
Yay.
The almighty
Capitalism.
currency.
You could strive for goodness and heartfulness in the world, goodness and kindness, but
Nope.
capitalism will always be there.
Money and food is more important for most people.
Yep. There's only two certain things in life: deaths and taxes.
Yep. I think there was a third one too, but I can't think of a good joke for it.
I can't either. All I remember is deaths and taxes.
What's funny is that doesn't even properly mean what it means anymore.
No, it doesn't. I don't even
Well, I mean,
remember
death
what it
does,
originally means.
obviously. That one's never going to
Yeah.
change. That logic of we all have 100 years max on this planet if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Taxes, though, taxes doesn't always mean paying money to your government. It means trials and tribulations.
Yep.
There will always be hard set rules, and there will always be things you need to overcome. Life will take things from you. You have to deal with it.
And just the
It's very
certainties of
poetic.
life. Yeah, it is.
That reminds me of a really fucking good song. There was a game back in like 2020, 2018, something like that, called Death and Taxes,
Oh,
where you play
I
as
want to say it. Yeah, I want
haven't
to say
seen
I
it?
heard about it.
Yeah, Markiplier played the fuck out of it for a while. And someone made a song of it. I don't remember who.
Oh, look at that. It's on sale right now on Steam.
Oh, hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you could get it for like $1.68.
Back when everyone was making, God, I don't even know what you called them. Paperwork simulators, basically. Papers, Please, that one. There was another one that came out near that time. I think it was all
Yeah,
because Papers, Please was really big. So everyone was just like, well, people are going to fucking do paperwork. Let's make them do paperwork.
it's amazing how much you can get someone to do something they really don't want to do in real life if you just make it a video game.
Yeah, if you make
Because
it fun
yeah, if
somehow.
I never knew how much I enjoyed just like cleaning up in video games until I played like Versa Cleanup Detail and like Goblin Cleanup. Those games are so fun, but it's like I don't want
I
to clean
think
in real
it's
life.
I think it's the logic of the back pain.
Yeah.
Like, if you gotta physically get up, carry a bucket, move a mop, move shit out of the way, clean a floor, afterwards you're gonna be sitting there in a chair feeling like crap. What a
Yeah.
game! The only thing
You
that's
don't
gonna
get
hurt is
that.
your wrists.
Well, if you don't try hard, if you try hard enough, it doesn't hurt that much.
Well, my wrists always hurt, but that's just me.
Yeah, fair enough. Mine do too.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's just because I'm getting old.
I don't know. I was born with arthritis. Also, I had a lot of lonely days back in college.
Fair enough.
Had to switch up so I didn't look like a wonky Popeye, you know?
Fair enough.
Ah, that joke's fucking awful. But yeah, no, I feel like they did something like that in Japan, I think, where they can let disabled people run cafes,
Oh,
where
that sounds cool.
they get like physically disabled people and other people that have to work from home, and they give them here's a program, here's the thing that it's something you log in, tap in, and you control a little robot that walks around the cafe.
Yeah, that sounds so cool.
And I really hope that that business model continues because that is very awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome to be able to let, people who can't do
Work
something,
normally.
find a way to do it.
it would be equally funny if those people in question that are, attached to something like that, get really into it and then make up a whole like persona.
You know
Because
what? There might be stories of that already.
I hope so, but it's I forgot the animator. It's like Zach Films or something on YouTube did a thing on it, like explaining it, and it was a logic of like, if you go to this certain cafe, these little tiny robots that look very like cute and kawaii as fuck come around and give you your coffee and everything, but the person behind the screen can also talk through the robot. So imagine, if you will, you're sitting there at the cafe with a buddy, and you're getting coffee, and a little robot, barely fucking knee high to a grasshopper, shows up. Little 3 foot, 4 foot robot that is purposely designed to be cute and marketable. Shows up, put your coffee on the thing, and you hear the most butch ass. All right, that'll be $5.92. Come from it. No, I'd piss myself. I would actively piss myself and dump my coffee on the
Yeah.
robot.
I think there would be like, we need one of the cleanup robots.
Like, what the
Because I spill my
fuck?
coffee everywhere.
If you're gonna make a guy run the robot who's like, built like a brick shithouse or has the voice of like
Yeah.
Critical, can you design the robot to look like that, please?
Yeah. Make
Like-
the looks fit the voice.
Yeah, cover it in spikes or something. Like, holy hell,
Yeah.
that would be
It's like
amazing.
when people are designing their characters, they always, you gotta have a voice that fits,
Yeah.
It's
Well,
one
it's
of the
not
main things
always.
I had. Yeah, not always. Because, sometimes it's funny when the voice doesn't fit.
Yeah, that it'll get you and it'll make you like flinch a little bit. And that might be the idea, but sometimes it's like, if you're going to a made robot cafe, I expect
Yeah.
made robot voices. I would be kind of confused to hear like Terrence from jail talking through the maid robot. But
I mean,
yeah.
it just depends on what kind of maid cafe you're going to.
I suppose, yeah, there is literally a not a maid cafe. I think it's called like a dude bro cafe in Japan, where it's literally ran by a bunch of white guys
Jesus Christ.
or something like that. I forgot what it's fully called, but in Japan they have a bunch of those where it's just a cafe run by a select thing, and one of them is literally run by 2 Japanese guys, a Japanese woman, and 15 white guys.
I just kind of want. I always wanted to go to Japan, and now I want to go there and just go to that one cafe.
Like, there's that one, which is literally, I saw pictures of it, and it's basically just like, all the wait staff is fuck bros. They're all just regular ass white dudes with good haircuts.
Nice.
Which means if my jobs ever fail and I get the money, I guess I'm going to fucking Japan.
Yeah,
That'll be my job. Because I look like that most of the time. At least when I have my good haircuts. I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. But I do remember seeing another one, which is a fitness cafe, where it's run
Ooh.
by these bulky ass looking guys. It's like stepping directly into Baki. I actually think they did a collab with it. It's crazy.
Now I just kind of want to go to Japan, go to all these wacky cafes, and just be like, I'm ranking all of them.
Like, this is so absurd, and yet
I
it's
want to go
immersive.
there. I want to go there now.
And I love that fact of in America we have a couple of those too, but they're very rare. Not like maid
Yeah.
cafes, but there's a diner somewhere. I remember it. I've heard of it where it like takes you back to the 1960s. And that's their whole thing.
I've heard. Yeah, I heard of that.
Where they try
I've
to
heard
be
of that
authentic.
place too. Yeah.
And there's another one that's like all of the staff is angry as hell.
Oh, I've heard about that one too.
Where you go in and you will get insulted, that's the point. And it's like, Who thought of this and why?
I kind of want. It's like for me, it's just like I would want to ask the go up to the owner and ask who hurt you.
Like, why
It's
is
like
there a
why would you make
cafe?
this idea?
Why is there a diner where I don't even I don't even remember if it's like a logic of the staff is they 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 don't hold their tongues. They're not allowed to hold their tongues, so they just say whatever. Or if it's genuinely you're going in here to be insulted.
I mean, I would understand it more if it was like they're not allowed to hold back. Because I always had this idea of like there's like a restaurant where it's just like the staff is just allowed to match your energy.
That would, yeah.
So
I
like if you're gonna be a dick, they're gonna be a dick right back to you.
yeah, I wonder if that's ever happened in that line of business, because if it is the latter where it's like, no, if you're working here, you have to be an asshole. That's how it goes. If that's how it is, how many of those have felt bad by someone just going in on a bad day, needing like a something to eat, and it's just like, this is the closest place. I don't know what this place is. I'm on a field trip. I'm going
Yeah,
on like
it's
a
just
road trip or whatever. This place looks okay, sure, whatever the fuck. Goes in, and they're just the sweetest human being alive.
yeah. And then they're just getting dog ragged by the entire staff.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
want to.
at some point
Yeah,
you have to be like, self realization. It's like, this guy doesn't fucking deserve it.
yeah. So I really hope it is the first one where it's just like they're supposed to like match the person's energy.
Yeah, that would be more reasonable. Although
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in today's climate, most people want to go to a place where they feel like a king or whatever. King
Yeah.
or queen, they want to go there and feel like they mean something, or at the very fucking least, just, be nice.
Yeah.
I try my best with that when I'm at work. I don't be nice to people, but I'd be like, I talk to you like you're a human being, which I
Yeah.
regret because a lot of the people that go to where I work is fucking stupid.
See, I'm glad where I work, I don't have to deal with people other than my coworkers.
I'm trying really hard to get a new position where I don't have to deal with people. But for the moment, I try every fiber of my being to be a nice human being, and I meet people that are just like, how the fuck did you make it out of the womb?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
How did you
I mean, I
make it
used
to
to.
adulthood?
Yeah, you look at people sometimes and just like you're just a child in an adult's body.
Some are worse
How
than that.
did you
I've met
get here?
actual, genuine, drug addled lunatics at my job that are just like, you would not last a week without meth, would you?
People are crazy. And that's why, because I've been in like service industries. I've worked at fast food before, and that's why like when I go to like a restaurant, I just try to be. I generally be try to be like the nicest person to somebody because
Crazy how that's a thing only for the millennials, huh?
yeah, I know.
Boomers, no. Gen Z, no. Ah, hell. It might be over, dog. Did she crash? No, I crashed.
Oh god, this thing's coming out for
Oh,
me.
fuck. Hi.
Hi, did things get cut out for you too?
Yes.
Holy shit!
That was an internet wide fucking flux. I don't know what that was.
I, my
Huh.
goodness.
Yep, my stream crashed.
Technical
Interesting.
difficulties. Yay!
Very cool. Thank you, Twitch.
Yay for all the problems.
What's funny is this isn't the first time this has happened to a mocktails. Although usually when it happens, it's quick. This one seems to be like taking its sweet time.
Yeah. Again, part of me wants to say it's just like we just got fucked over by weather,
It's more than
but
weather.
yeah.
It's definitely more than weather.
Yeah, there's definitely something else going on. Cause I was seriously all day. I've been and I still am worried that like my power might get knocked.
Wow. That's crazy. It happened again. Oh,
Mm,
it happened again.
oh, yay! Great. We're just having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, guess who gets to do some editing?
Woo! Editing.
To put this on fucking YouTube, I'm gonna have to do some editing.
I loved when I had to do that back in the day when I just uploaded VODs.
I mean, I wish I didn't. I wish I actually edited my stream and made funny
Same.
haha content, but no. I work 3 jobs. I don't have fucking time for that. Shut up, Twitch.
I yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting back into the whole make not just making content for the sake of making content, not just streaming and like uploading something. Like and more than just like clip montages too.
Yeah.
Like I have this whole idea where I just like get together with people and we just talk about like certain like what if like such and such from this like one anime or something isn't it wasn't in our daily lives and we got to use it like freely.
I've been mulling over that recently of a wild idea of my own lore and the little universe I watch over.
Mm.
I should check all my stuff to make sure it's still running. Nope, that one's crashed. Okay. Reset that.
No, all the things
Reset
crash.
this. Reset everything. Set up the lawyers so I can sue fucking John Twitch later again.
Oh man, John Twitch is gonna get a nasty email from you later. You
He
know
gets
about
a lot
all
of
of
them from
this.
me. I send him several pictures of farm animals having sex at least 3 times a week.
Has he ever gotten back to you on any of those emails?
All I get is thumbs up, so I don't know what to fucking believe, honestly.
Well, I mean,
Then again,
surely,
I've seen his Twitch rolls and what his Twitch reels, and yeah,
yeah,
not surprising. That's probably what happened. Probably one of the fucking boob streamers suddenly got like an influx of like 100,000 viewers or something. And just crashed all of
yeah,
Twitch.
yep. That's gotta be it.
Or who knows? Maybe freaking Queso or Asmongold or one of the other big ass streamers finally went online.
Yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna go check all the time.
It sounds like so much effort.
Yep. But
And
no, yeah, the lore concept logic. So in my little universe, there's a coven of assholes known as the emissaries.
ah,
They are the right hand man to something known as the Void,
mm,
which is like the main villain. He wants to
ah.
destroy the universe for
Uh, uh,
I want to say justifiable reasons, but that's arguable.
I mean, my villains just want to destroy the nation because it's fun.
That
They they
fair.
have they they have no reason. They just think it's fun to do this.
There are a few little characters in the universe that want to do that too. They're just Joker's levels of evil, where it's just like, I like killing. I'm going to keep killing. But the
Like,
Void he's deeply fucked up
mm,
in very comical, not really comical, but very interesting way of logic.
Yeah, my two
He
main villains, they're demons who just love creating chaos and plunging worlds into
yeah.
chaos and despair and destruction. That's what they love to do. And their sets right now are on our world, and we're trying to stop it because,
Hell yeah.
you know,
I think I only
and
have
it's
like a
all
couple, and all of them are gremlins. All of my biggest evil characters in my little universe are goblins or gremlins of some kind.
mm.
One of them literally is a goblin. His
Mine
name is
are
Gremly. He is
mm.
a gravity mage.
Wow,
Yeah. He got blessed by the moon god, given
the
gravity
moon.
powers.
Wow.
And he
Yeah,
decided to use it
all
for evil.
of
Hey,
course.
Red.
What else would you do?
Yeah, no, he's got a fucking Napoleon complex. It's very funny.
Yeah. My two main villains, they're both demons who can possess people's bodies, but it's very limited on what they can do with it. And every demon, because there's 9 demons in total, but the other 7 are not like really obliged, don't really have much importance. Maybe they will later, but not now. But every demon is based off of an animal.
Yeah.
So we got so the 2 main ones are a bear and a snake.
Oh, the animal logic of like the Lucifer being a snake. No,
Yeah.
so Red, the usual 3D thing I use, the program I use to mainly use my 3D model isn't working right now. So we're using this one. This one's from a
Yeah,
while
that's
ago.
one we do.
This is my human design. It needs work. Work that's never going to happen. But, you know.
As no.
Mental
Yeah.
dislikes the fact that his horn is floppy in this design, but he can go fuck himself. And look,
Well,
it
yeah.
flops. It's very funny.
Truly is.
But no, so demons.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, I believe what it is definitely the snake is definitely more powerful than the bear because obviously like, that kind of
Lucifer.
vibe. Yeah. But they're both not like the the biggest like threat from like the world the dimension they come from. But that
Yeah.
person's not important. That person is more like a father figure to them, and basically once those 2 will be defeated, that person is just going to be like, "Yeah, you 2 are now in timeout."
Neko keeps moving in her capture, so it keeps throwing her backwards and forwards.
Yeah. It's kinda just how it is.
Yeah, I I don't think you're the first one to be in this situation where I blame Discord, but in logic reason here is because we're in a dream and I'm in your dreams. They're really fuzzy, and because this is being recorded from my brainscape connecting to yours, so you're fuzzy in your dreamscape.
Yeah.
There you go. Makes sense. Done. Easy.
Makes very much sense.
You know what I need to do? Just as a random thought, then back to demons and lore. I need to find. She approaches. God damn it. Uh, well, I got my image for what this is gonna be. This is gonna be great. I got my art thing is you fucking choke slamming the chat. Um, no, I need to get a fucking a boob VR chat or fucking VTuber on this crap at some point. I've
Mm.
had, I think, I want to believe I've gotten an even number of men and women on here. couple trans as well. But no one has been on here who's actively like sexy, you know? I feel like that one mocktails where I bring on one person who is obviously a whore of some kind is going to give me a lot of views.
Oh,
You
of
know?
course.
I was hoping it would happen with Lumi, who is one of my moderators. She has a model that's very attractive, but doesn't use it for such.
Oh.
So it was a hope of like, oh, well, having her on screen is going to be great. No, she was HDHD ridden the whole fucking time. It was nigh impossible to get a decent like angle on her the whole stream. So, at some point, I got to find someone who's like, I know what I look like. Shut up. I don't care. Take a
Yeah.
look. Take a look harder. And that'd be funny. I don't know. I have to look harder. It's
Yeah.
not very common in the indiescape.
Yeah. And especially because nobody wants to like break to H2OS because apparently breaking hard on VTubers. So I'm just like, damn, am I gonna have to get myself redesigned?
I mean, breaking that shit just makes you more famous.
Yeah, obviously, of course.
Which is why every day I have to get up and think, should I just say a slur in the middle of a stream at this point? Will I become famous if I do so?
That's why I started saying. That's why I started just being like, not like filtering myself as much and
Yeah, one of
getting
these
the
clips
weirdest
will get out
things.
there, and when they get out there, we
Yeah,
will be famous.
yeah,
I just need
just
my
saying the
one
most.
bridge moment. That's
Yeah,
it.
I
I
just
just
need
need
that
my one.
one. I just need that one clip of me saying something completely out of left field that's completely unhinged, just to get out there and to go viral.
I'm praying that the D&D things do that because god damn it, that is so fucking funny. That just came off the top of the fucking head too. At that moment when Inca just tripped over Rex's tail, that just popped into the fucking head. I'm like, okay, what is the funniest situation I can make right now? Ass to mouth.
I was dying of laughter, just like completely succeeding at in the most stupidest way
Yeah,
possible.
I want to
It's like, what do
believe
you
I'm a good
expect? I
DM in that
got
sense.
It was just like, you rolled a 4, I'm giving you a -5 to your roll.
Yeah, you're getting a -1, and in that sense, I'm making this entire bullshit comedy based.
Yeah.
When the dice go into the negatives, it does a fucking numeral integer overflow, and we go back to
Nice.
20.
Nice. Yep.
That's how I'm working on it, but it's a bad 20. You get a 20, yes, but you get a 20 in the sense of it's about to be stupid.
Yeah. It's gonna be the funniest failure success
That I can
ever.
think of. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's only fair. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you mean fucking hat, dog? You gotta be more specific. I can't just add a hat. Come back to me in a minute when you think of a hat. I have a redeem that lets people add props to the stream.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know what hat. I'm adding a fucking top hat.
Yep. Let's go
It's
fucking
my
top hat,
decision. I'm adding a top hat. Hold on. Neko's going into
It's
the
the
void for a few minutes. Hold on.
Oh no, the void! I hate the void. Bring me out.
It won't be too long. Just hold on. I gotta find a good top hat.
Ah!
God, these all suck. That's a good one. Take that one.
Oh no. Not all my buttons are working. Damn it.
What, your toggles?
Yeah, I had a toggle that I was just gonna pop. I was just gonna just like, it's not a hat, but I was just like, it would be funny. Just be like pops up, and I was like, oh, she's wearing her sunglasses.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but my toggles aren't working, and that's sad.
Okay,
Actually,
giant
wait,
top
hold
hat.
on. I had a better bit, but I guess.
There. Bartholomew now has a top hat. You're welcome.
Nice. Wait, does this button work?
Let's see.
No, that button does
Damn.
not work. I'm sad. It was
Ouch.
the button to it was the button to switch to my silly little model.
Hmm. Damn.
Damn,
Yeah, not
I
everything works.
can
No,
I mean, this
it is really funny, and I feel like I did it subconsciously. Well, no, we rolled for it, but even still, I was going to give you the character anyway. You got arguably the most attractive character of the lot because she is defined. She is actually supposed to look like a woman. I just couldn't find a proper thing. It's not a boulder; it's a rock. Yeah.
it's a rock. The pioneers used to ride those babies for miles.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Uh, but but out of the four of us, which is more kawaii? Brim is kind of a hard ass. He's a marine after all,
Yeah, fair enough.
and I'm always the stoic. So it's only fair that you get the femme fatale technically.
Yeah. I know. Oh my gosh, I was playing Sendoku Dynasty yesterday, and I was just going out and murdering all like the bandits and the looters and everything. I was like, I'm just basically Inca right now.
Yeah.
That is the vibe I'm getting right now.
I want to believe she is more than just murder and hips, but I can be proved otherwise. Brim is actually the one who's the drama farmer. He's the guy there who's made for the lore.
I mean, he is the one who brought the drama.
Yeah, because Rex is like the inner looking character.
Yeah.
And I mean that is the whole point of the thing. It's going to get really fucking depressing really quick once you guys actually reach the boss.
Of course.
And
Drama.
I hope that you and
Depression.
Witch can fall with that.
We'll see.
It's the obvious that Inca is kind of a psychopath, but it is still a logic of, she has sympathy. She has some level of sympathy and knowledge of, like, maybe I shouldn't be killing all of them? Maybe this shit's
that's like
way...
the lesson though. Maybe it's like that's the one it's her trauma. It's like I want to, but I can't kill it. I shouldn't kill it.
Like, this is actually fucking depressing? And killing him would just prove his point? So this is just not it? I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We'll see when we get there.
Yeah. We still got one more side boss and a couple more interactions before meeting Theseus. I got amazing rug pulls for that. That'd be great.
Excited.
It's a really upsetting character. So we'll see how it goes. See, rare, no one thought to break a chair. Oh yeah, that is a good point. In the first D&D thing I did, they fought in a theater, and no one thought to use the furniture to attack. I think it was situation, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that I hope, maybe, the third campaign, I want to bring you and Witch back for it. And just bring everyone together all in one campaign, because it is a bigger campaign.
Ooh.
The problem is I don't know what character for you to play. I have one for Witch.
Yeah, you have time to think about it.
Yeah, we have plenty of time. But it's going into a simulation to get someone out of the simulation.
One of those types of things.
Yeah. So, and the fun thing is the moderator of the simulation is Yandere.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, it's gonna go fucking nuts. And it's gonna be really whack because no one's really playing what you expect them to play. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe you play the opposite of this character you're playing now, and then Witch plays the other one. That would be funny as fuck.
Yeah. I play something so
You
sweet and
play
wholesome.
the goofy character, and then she plays the sexy one, and we see how that goes. That would be
Yeah, I could do goofy.
fucking nuts. But
I think
that's the thought so far. Is if you make one, I love work with Fox Ranger. So that one. Oh no, you're a cat. Never mind.
well, technically lion.
It's a lot of things. I don't know. Uh, no, the idea of it is people need to go into the simulation to get someone, but you can't bring anything.
Oh.
So we need 5 people who are used to being basic.
Ah.
And of those people I have, it's 2 Marines, or at least a Marine, a blacksmith, a young girl, and a dinosaur.
A dinosaur. Love it.
Literally a dinosaur. So she's a raptor. She's a raptor with a prosthetic leg.
Sounds awesome.
Her name is Iggy. She is very fun. And then I'm trying to figure out the last character, but I believe it's going to be Ichiko, which is a kitsune lady, a kitsune samurai,
Ooh.
whose entire description is femme fatale. Her whole thing is being a horny bitch with swords. So it'd be fun to drag her into that. Have one of you two try and figure that shit out. But the stupid thing there is that the blacksmith is a guy and will be being played by being a woman, and the young girl named Z or Zara will be being played by me, a grown ass man. So no one knows what the fuck is going on. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and let's see, that would be perfect for if
Yeah,
we
so we
did the
switch. You
switcheroo
two
with
join us.
me
You
and
two
Witchery.
switch. Fucking all right. So you two switch up, and you get to play the opposite of the character you're playing now, and we get to see how that goes.
Yeah,
It'd be fun. Wait, no, Iggy's not a dinosaur. She's a dragon.
even better.
She has wings. She's a
Nice.
little drake. It's very fun. It also lets to have more interesting shit go on. I got a whole lot of that whole thing is going to be drama. The whole thing is going to be just emotional bullshit. It's going to be great.
I love emotional bullshit.
I don't know how it's going to go for the other two, but the main cast is definitely going to go through some drama. Although I might not add the kitsune. I might add someone else instead because it's supposed to be a scene in it near the end is going to be the moderator is threatening you in a way that no one else could possibly threaten you by bringing up something that you've forgotten about. Oh no, wait, that does work for Ichiko. Never mind. She does have something that someone can pick at that's really really deep in her soul. Never mind, that could work. I'd have to figure out something for Iggy.
You got time to work on it.
Yeah, we have time to work on it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so demons kind of went
Yep.
off the left end real fucking hard there for a minute, but back to
Yeah.
demons.
Yeah.
Back to
Yep.
what you were
Back
on
to
about.
I think I basically said everything I needed because I was just gonna describe the villains basically a little bit, and like their
Yeah.
whole thing is like, of course they're like overpowered, but there's two of them.
Yeah.
Like when I write stuff, I typically say like the typical good versus evil thing. It's just like if one side is going to have less numbers, that side gets to get very fun, overpowered bullshit.
Yeah. I see it. I think I pulled that off a few times.
Yeah.
I like
And
messing with demons. The demons I have are very funny and interlinked with each other.
mhm.
Um, at the moment, there's only 3 named devils, and in my universe, a devil is only made when they are the actual genetic child of a sin.
Oh.
But they're the child of a sin and a human being. Shut up, Red. I'm almost out of water anyway.
Oh, I should probably get some more
Water
water too.
check. But there's 3 at the moment. You have Sweller, who is the son of greed. You have
Ah.
Tink. Tink is the son of pride. And you have Aboth, who is the daughter of lust.
Hmm.
We don't have any others yet. We're still working on them. But they're surprisingly not powerful people. Like, they're dangerous in their own ways, but not by much, as devils are to tend to be, are deal makers.
Mhm. Yes, of course. They're deal makers in my world too.
So Sweller, out of the 3, is the only one who actually makes deals. But it's very funny. So Sweller makes bold face, no disclaimer deals. You get exactly as he fucking tells you get. He does not pull a monkey's paw on you. Tank loves wordplay. He will fuck with you in any capacity that he can. And Aboth is a botanist and a bit of a drug addict, so they do not have the memory to make deals.
Ah, of course, of course.
But it was a massive revelation that Sweller is the son of greed, because greed ends up being a good guy. He ends up becoming a major character in the story, in the universe.
Hmm.
Mainly because he gets Julius Caesared at one point.
Ah,
So
of course.
in hell, Satan is a title. And the Satan of hell is usually the strongest demon. Greed ended up being the strongest demon for a while. And then he got Julius Caesar
You know, as one would do when you're
by
the
treachery.
strongest.
He got Julius Caesar by treachery, who was a newer sin. Who's a rat king. He literally looks like a rat man. It's very funny.
Rat King.
And he takes greed, a man named Khan, or the demon's name is Khan. It's like 7 syllables. I go off the Warhammer logic, where if you know the demon's name, you hold power over them. So a lot of the demons have very complex names. But you take Khan, and treachery took Khan's soul and put it inside of a human to lock him away. The GODS, as you know, the good guys, technically.
Yeah.
They showed up and got Khan out of that situation by killing treachery. Which is the funniest scene and is the most shonen manga thing I have ever written. It's some One Punch Man shit.
You know, I haven't seen One Punch yet.
I
One
just
Punch
noticed
Man.
you have a cursor on screen.
Oh, I should get that off.
I don't know how long it's been there. Oh well.
Oh, now it's gone.
Yeah. Someone was probably looking at it really hard, I'm sure. Someone will probably see it later in the VOD.
Yeah, someone will be like commenting on the VOD, being like, "Why is there a cursor on her?"
It's like, there's a cursor there. It's been there the whole time. I can't look away from her pelvis. Help me.
It's just...
But so treachery, being the Rat King, is an egotistical idiot. And when the GODS shows up, James, the son of God, the adopted son of God, is this giant fucking 7-foot, 8-foot tall cyborg. And he has an arm powered by 2 cold fusion reactors.
Damn.
Minuscule on me there.
Yeah, I went on. I noticed I was shaking a lot. I was just like, I wonder if it's just because of my lighting. So I went up and turned on my lamp
Makes
for better
sense.
lighting.
Okay, uh, so James has this arm of that's like hilariously powerful, and he walks up the stairs towards treachery, and his two guards try to stop James from going up there. Doesn't work. He's too large. And have you seen One Piece?
It depends on when you're going to talk about One Piece because I've only seen about 170 episodes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this is kind of spoilers, but not by much because of course it was going to happen eventually. Luffy punches a celestial dragon.
As one would do.
Yeah, one of the big royalty
I've seen the
asshole characters.
Yeah, don't worry. I've seen the celestial dragons in like pictures. So I was like, God,
Yeah,
they're ugly.
Luffy punches one, and this is the same logic of like you're not supposed to strike Satan. Well, James don't give a shit. James walks up the stairs towards Treachery's throne. Treachery is like leaning back with his hands up, like, please, no! His guards put the knives up. James riles his giant arm back and he decimates everyone in front of him.
Damn.
He liquefies the guards, Treachery, the throne, and 15 feet behind him.
Wow. It's like
Some
written
One
straight out
Punch
of a
Man
shonen.
type punch. And just destroys everything in his way. And then they just take Khan and leave. It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's very funny. But yeah, when we had the character, it was kind of just like, oh, so Greed now runs casinos and the economy of heaven. And then eventually we found out, yeah, he knows money. I would hope Greed knows money, so he handles the money. And that means that unknown to anyone until it actually happened, Sweller shows up and has daddy issues. And then we find out that his father is Greed. Which is really fucking funny in situation. Because Sweller was meant to just be kind of a once-off dude. He's a random walking merchant. He's a traveling merchant in a fantasy world. And he always kind of bitches about, like, when he's in a bad situation, he brings up, like, I don't want to call my father. And everyone believes that he's talking about, like, a king or royalty or someone in the local county or something.
Like,
and then
nope.
And then the situation happens of like, wait, your father is literally Greed? Literally the sin of greed. He's literally fucking Satan. Oh. Okay. Huh. No wonder you don't like him.
Sometimes. It's just how it is sometimes.
And my funniest trope of that is that Greed's not a bad father.
I love that.
Sweller's just an asshole. He's just a fuck you, I will do what you say, Dad kind of guy.
Yeah,
Greed's an amazing father.
Writing a good dad.
Yeah, Greed's an amazing father because the minute that Sweller gets back to heaven and finds his father and is kind of just like a prissy teen asshole about it. And it's just like, hey, Dad, good to see you. I don't have a house anymore. I need to get out of the public eye. And Greed's just like, good to see you, son. Don't worry. I got a room digged out just for you. It's good to see you again. Yeah, fuck you, Dad. Yeah, whatever. I love you, son. Love you too, Dad.
Yeah, I say that, but I think I'm right. I'm thinking of like all the father figures I've written in series, and I'm just like, I actually only written one good dad myself.
I have a couple good dads, but they're always like background fucked up. Like my favorite one is a man named Jefferson Kilmer, who's a fucking mob boss. He loves his kids, adores his kids. If you mess with his kids, he will literally do the worst shit to you humanly imaginable. But he's a mob boss.
Yeah, there's being a good person and being a good dad. You can be a bad, horrible person, but you could be a good dad.
Yeah. He's probably one of the best fathers in the entire goddamn story that I've written. Like, he's a scientist and a known terrorist, but he loves his sons. and daughters. He loves them. He cares about his whole family.
Yeah, for me, there's only one character who's technically a dad who's actually important to the story, and that's my character's dad. And he's so prideful. I would consider him a good person, but a bad dad, you
Yeah,
know? It's like he wants to do what's best for his people because he's the leader of the tribe, but he's so stubborn in his ways that he cannot see like we need to take a different approach and we'll be like, no, even though you are my daughter, I will cast you away because of your stupid idea.
yeah. That
Like allying with humans because they're much weaker than us.
yeah. I remember a funny scene of Kilmer that we've written into canon as a true fact. A lot of his daughters are not straight for some reason. A lot of his kids just aren't. So, like there's two of them that are straight, and they decide to like go like hook up with the worst fucking possible option. Um, but one of them, who will be in that thing, the thing where we go into the simulation, Z is a lesbian. She dates a Liger beast person.
Nice.
And there's a scene where the two of them finally go over the lunch and like, you have to tell him. You have to tell your father. He needs to know. We've been hiding it from him. We must tell him now. And they go, and Z tells him. And it's the usual, exactly what you think when it's like, I'm coming out of the closet thing. Where Z's all like,
Yeah.
Dad, I'm gay, and I don't care what you think. I love her, and I'm going to date her, and I don't care what you think, even if you got to throw me out. And Kilmer is sitting there watching the news. He turns the TV off when she like shows up to talk, and he sits there with his fingers crossed and everything, like full, like good father kind of thing, or Godfather look. And hears
Oh
it
yeah,
out, and it's like,
yeah. I know the post.
and then he reaches up, takes his glasses off. He's like, "Sweetie, I've known the whole fucking time. It took you a while. I'm happy you finally told me. So when is Ginger going to be showing up to the next Thanksgiving?"
Yeah, classic. Just like
'Cause
child,
I
I knew the whole time.
I've written him a mixture of Batman, Wesker, and Rick Sanchez. So he's just like the smartest man in the room, usually.
Usually.
There's like 5 or 6 characters that are smarter than him. I feel like that's how I would be as well if I had kids. It's just like, that's great, son. You want a drink?
And then somebody would be like, he's 4.
Like, well. Sometimes you just need it.
Yeah. I don't know how I would be as a parent. I don't know.
I'm never gonna find out I'm sterile.
I'll never
At least I
find out
think I am.
because I'll never find out because I just don't want kids.
Yeah,
I
fair.
thought about I thought about it like maybe like one day. I'm like maybe I want to be a mom, but then I thought about it. I'm like kids are stupid. I don't want to deal with that.
That might change at some point, but who knows?
It might change. It might that feeling might change, but for now it's just like children are stupid, and
We're
I still feel like one too.
Yeah, we're still in our early lifetime, You have time. We all have time. I
Yeah,
always have that
people.
problem. I feel like I am running on 40-year-old hardware with like 16-year-old software.
I feel that way too.
It
It's
sucks.
like I'm like mentally I'm like 13, but physically I'm just like that tells a different story because god damn it, my knees hurt.
Yeah. I have constant thoughts of like, how am I able to do all this shit? I basically have the brain of a teenager, but I have the body of a grown ass man.
Just like sometimes I forget I'm almost 30.
Yeah, it's weird, but I think everyone feels that way. Probably,
Yeah.
just like the brain didn't develop properly. It happens.
Yeah, I remember a biology teacher in high school would always say, "Girls are crazy and expensive, and guys are stupid and immature." And then when my brother and I told that to my dad, his first thought was like, "And guys never grow out of it."
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Mm.
So what else is on in your lore? You feel like
Uh,
discussing? I got a
I
lot of
mean, we could,
stuff I can bring up and sort of reason.
yeah. I mean, the big thing really is the war that's going on because basically in the whole nation, there was a character who gained the title of Grand Bishop because, it's like kind of like the nation's like ran by the church and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the Grand Bishop is basically the leader of the nation. But she is currently having going through this struggle of being like she is one of the people currently being has part of her body is tied to one of the demon villains. Kind of like it's kind of like upper Palpatine in Star Wars, kind of, but it's not just the same person. It's two people fighting for one body.
I love those dynamics. Those are always fun.
Yeah, I love that
I got a
dynamic,
couple of those.
and so basically, when she took over, the other demon, the snake one, who actually has a contract binding his body to the former Grand Bishop, because that's kind of how the demons in my lore work. That they need to like sign, need to make contracts and deals with people to like inherit their bodies so that the demons can actually do stuff. But like there's two types of contracts. There's the ones that you can just give a demon your whole body and that like let them take control, which is what you think, why would somebody do that? But then you have like the crazy person who does want the same goal as the demon, so he's like, yes, use my body, take let the power go wild. And that's kind of what one
I don't know if I
family
have
does.
any of those actually.
That's
Hmm.
kind of something I just thought of and I ran with it because I was like, how do I make this make sense?
I'm
Because
kind of
there's
surprised I
also,
don't. I feel like I should.
yeah, I've like, yeah, because yeah, so currently the second demon, the
Yeah.
snake,
So
the snake,
yeah. 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 So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Take a breath
he
if you
made a
need. Damn.
yeah. So he acting with the bear demon, they they plunged nation into basically a civil war.
Hmm.
And so now nobody knows what the heck's going on. And
Love
so
that.
and that's and my character, the one you're seeing on screen,
Yep. Yep.
she's from a tribe that's pretty neutral, stays within neutral terms of within the nation. They plop an attack on, so the two demons, they plan the plop an attack on them that divides the tribe. And so she's like, we need to unite the people, get together, but we cannot do that without help. We need help from the people. And then her dad's like, that's stupid, get out, you're no longer part of this tribe. So she runs, she goes to the main city, Nitavia, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna help out with this war any way I can, as anyone who grew up with being in a nation where strength is everything
Right.
and
Yep.
fighting is comes basically second nature. And so she learns the truth about the Grand Bishop, because the Grand Bishop has been hiding the fact that she's also this demon that everybody knows is like everybody kind of knows about, but not very much. Like they know like the basic details of the demon wants to plunge the world into despair. That's all they know.
Okay.
They don't know anything else. And so she learns that so but the Grand Bishop of course is like hiding that secret because she doesn't want anyone to know. And then she learns, then she runs out into the forest because, the one who led the attack on her tribe was the bear demon. And so she saw that person face to face and she's like, I cannot fight this person right now. And so she runs off and she's like, I got to become stronger. But she's like, maybe the way my tribe handled things isn't what it really means to be strong. So that's kind of like the whole thing where it's just like that kind of like the whole vibe of my story. The story is like, what does it really mean to be strong? Like, is it just you can't just rely on strength?
Usually not,
And
and that's probably
yeah.
why I would hope to bring you back for multiple other D&D sessions, because that's kind of my whole universe. Is you
Mhm.
can get past damn near any fucking problem with enough thinking and power. Not with power, but
Yeah. Enough logical thinking. Yeah.
yeah, enough logical
And
thinking or just enough time.
yeah, and that's interesting too because I've been like writing not only just my own lore too, but I've been writing like a whole prequel of how the snake demon got his contract signed, because there will be backstory within the actual lore of how the bear signed the contract. Because let me introduce the other way of a contracts. There is a type of contract where somebody else can sign a contract binding them to binding the demon to a loved one, but it's like definitely weaker the power where it's like the person who the demon's body soul is like a part of, it still has part of their soul and it's like fighting for control.
Okay.
So yeah. So the Grand Bishop's older brother is actually the one who holds the contract with the bear demon, binding binding her to his sister. And so he's kind of like not in the question right now because he's gonna come up in like the third arc and stuff. Because his whole thing is he's a researcher studying actually studying the demons and trying to figure out what their purpose is and how to stop them.
Sounds
And
about
that's as far as
sounds good.
that's about as far as I want to go because then it's like the territory of things I don't want to spoil yet or I haven't fully fleshed out yet.
I'm still working on my own personal thing outside of the universe, the thing watching the universe, Martyr himself, Mr. Wordsworth. He yeah, if you've seen the first two lore videos, he was banished to a side realm of sorts to watch over a universe, and the universe in question was picked purely because it never ends. It never stops. There's no ending to its development.
Mhm.
So he's basically been put in purgatory forever because he's just not good at his job. But every time he's failed his job is because of other people.
Ah,
That's how he gained the nickname of the Martyr. He's always the last one. He's always the one saying shit's gonna go wrong and no one believes him.
of course.
So now he's taken up this position, and comically, that is how I work. I work with two people. You have Mental and Martyr,
Mhm.
who, funny, Mental doesn't have a name yet, and I probably never give him one, depending on situation. Unless I come up with a really good one. I don't know. But
I do have names for the demons, but it's really just the Japanese word for the animal they're based on.
yeah, it's easier just to say that he's my demon. He's the guy sitting on my shoulder. He's my consciousness. made manifest. But I learn of that information, of the fact of, oh, we have raided. Hello, you.
Oh.
Hello, Kaiju. We're going over lore. Welcome to Mocktails. Let me get my wine. That's not the wine bottle. Holy fuck, where's the other one? Where did I put the other one? There it is. Okay. Come on, get the hell out of here. Alright, cheers.
Cheers. I don't have wine. Sag.
Not today. Maybe another time.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Who
Probably
knows?
not though.
Unlikely.
I don't know. Maybe I'll buy something. Maybe I'll buy some alcohol.
Maybe something small. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyhow, where the fuck was I? So, comically, my father, the father of the code, father of stories, whatever you want to call him, he had no faith in me. My mother, however, she at least gave me one last position, one last job, and that's why I'm here now. Because the alternative was exile. Full-blown fucking exile. Or basically execution. Because my people started to believe that bad things happen because I'm there, and not because I work like the Pokemon Absol.
Oh.
Where I can just know things are going to happen and tell people and they don't fucking listen. Instead of causing them.
As one would do.
Yeah. So I learn of that fact of I'm now stuck doing the same thing for the rest of fucking eternity. Unless I figure a way out. And in learning that fact, I ripped my head clean in half.
As one would do.
The equivalent of pulling your hair out from stress. But since, I technically didn't have hair, don't actually have hair, and you can kind of see the scar on my face in my human model, is it would be the equivalent of like grabbing your own face and trying to rip the skin off your own face.
Yeah, that's painful.
Yeah, just the absolute stress of it is too absurd. But in doing so, that woke up Mental, and Mental is now kind of a guardian angel, comically. He keeps me in check most of the time, and he's to spoil Lore Video 3, he's the reason that I have access to the internet from my library. Because in me raking my own head and causing physical trauma, opened a rift that allow us to reach out from our library. So I can reach out across the internet and the interwebs and record these funny little details. I should have done it like that. That would have been cool as hell. Somehow played it off as like a what are they called? Analog horror, maybe?
Something like that.
A first-person camera kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. That could have been cooler. Oh well. Too late now. Anyhow. So that's where I'm at now.
Yep.
Me and Mental kind of just fucking chilling in the library, trying to come up with things to do. Ways to keep our minds busy.
Where I'm dealing with an all-out civil war, no big deal.
Yeah. I mean...
Trying to unite people.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with everyone who ends up on these mocktails. Is like they're going through some hardship, some hard times. And then they show up on my mocktails and we have a chat. I try and de-stress their mind on what's going on.
There's a lot going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
In my fictional world and in the real world.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone just needs a break.
Yeah, every now and then, everyone just needs to sit down, have a drink, think about it, in the right mindset.
Yep. Or just, escape into a fictional universe.
Yeah, for a little while. Escapism helps.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. I wouldn't know what I'd do without video games right now.
Oh, yeah. Good thing there's still decent ones coming out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they
Although it's
sometimes
also
just go back.
still funny to see all the ones that show up and suck.
Yep, mhm.
Hopefully, some point in the next, like, half decade, that shit finally clears up. It would be
Yep.
very, very amusing to see the AAA industry literally just collapse in on itself.
Yep.
Gaming as an industry has gotten a little too large.
Yes, it really has.
I heard it multiple times from around everywhere. It's always that logic of, like, gaming was better when it was a niche hobby. And it was.
Yeah.
Because people that made games cared. They're not doing it for money.
Yeah, and as we said earlier, capitalism ruins everything.
Yep. Yeah, just sit up.
Oh yeah, I probably should do that too.
I gotta figure out food after this.
I do too.
Burger. That's usually my go-to. Burger King has a new burger going on. Everyone seems to have new burgers going on, new stuff
Of course.
on their menus.
I mean,
Fucking
I could go out, but the blizzard.
yeah.
That won't stop until like tomorrow afternoon.
See, this is when you pull off a joke
And
that me and Bob have. I don't know if you know Bob. I know you've shown up multiple times during my streams to see Bob.
but I don't know if
Maybe.
I remember.
Bob's the Pikmin. He's been on screen a couple times. He's my brother. And we have this long-running joke ever since the hurricane that ripped through Pennsylvania, like 13 years ago.
Oh jeez.
I forgot which hurricane it was, but there was a hurricane that ripped through the east coast of America. And while it was going on, my mother had a brilliant fucking idea of ordering pizza. We tipped the guy. We tipped him. Don't worry. We tipped him pretty hard.
Yeah,
But
good.
we ordered a pizza during a fucking hurricane. And this poor bastard actually brought it to us.
I mean, how much do you need money to be like, yeah, I'll go deliver a pizza during a hurricane?
No, I mean, it's Pennsylvania. People do crazy shit for money.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I'm in the Midwest. I don't think anybody. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people stupid enough to be like, yeah, I'll go deliver food. I'll go deliver food during this blizzard.
I mean, we've tested it over and over again. Every time there's a blizzard, every time there's bad weather that's so harsh that's like driving in this is literally suicide. Let's order food. Just fuck it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how long it takes. And every time someone shows up. Last blizzard we had was last year around this time. It was 15 inches of snow. Something like that. Straight snow for 2 days. It did not stop fucking snowing for 2 days.
I don't think I got it that bad last year, but anyway, continue with your story.
I live on a mountain, so it's always harsh up here.
Yeah, that's very fair. I live in a valley, so.
Yeah, we're closer to the sun here, so it gets bad. Actually, I think I am in a valley of some kind of tundra of some sort. But the snow is harsh, and me and my brother were just like, want to order Chinese food? Yeah, let's order Chinese food. And this poor son of a bitch showed up with the Chinese food. Me and my brother had to walk through 1.5 feet of snow to get our food, but we got our food.
See, I never even considered just being like, "Oh, the weather's horrible. Let me order food." I'm just like, if I wouldn't want to go, because I'm always
Yeah, if I don't want to drive through it, why would I want someone else to?
Yeah, because also because for me it's too. It's just like whenever I like want to deliver food, I'm just like, would I have the energy? Do I have the energy to just go pick it up myself?
That's
Because
usually the better
honestly,
option.
yeah, because it's cheaper that way.
Yeah. You'll
You
even
don't have
get
to pay
better,
delivery.
what's it called? Less carbon footprint,
Yeah,
logistically.
yeah, because they're coming from who knows where. Because you don't know where they live, obviously.
Yeah. Or they're actually, most Uber drivers and DoorDashers are just circling the area
Yeah,
or idling while you do it one quick go.
yeah. You go to the restaurant, you pick up their food, maybe wait like a couple minutes because you were early enough, and they were like, "Your food's not ready yet,"
You see
and
cars
then
already
you
off.
drive. Yeah.
That it's a funny statistic of people that get their own food through DoorDash or whatever, speed commonly.
Mm.
No, I do.
Yeah.
I'm not upset to
I
say
d-
it.
I don't.
There's a big ass stretch of road from my house to the highway. It is about like 7 miles long. I gun it down that fucking road. It's a straight road. I gun that shit at 70 miles an hour
Jeez.
because it's one straight road. I don't gotta think about it.
You don't even have like a stop sign that stops you?
It's a long road. It's literally one highway through the mountain.
Oh.
There's nothing on it. There's no like side path. There's no extra thing. There's no like turnoffs. It's one straight shot.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, there's a lot of them up here. The this area has that road that is just a straight line for like 15 miles, and they basically call it the mini autobahn.
Mm.
Which, if you know the autobahn, you can go 200 miles an hour on it.
Well, then again, I do live more within a city, so I guess that's
Yeah,
why I don't have that
probably not. Yeah.
too.
Most cities
Like,
don't have that. I'm up in the fucking countryside.
yeah, back when I lived with my parents, it was I had that more common, but then again, they were basically right outside of the city, and I'm kind of like in the city.
hmm I miss the city life, honestly. It was nice being able to walk to go get food.
I do definitely enjoy being able to just be like, "Oh, I want this," and then go walk and get it.
Like, I miss those
So
days where me and my
nice.
brother would go for walks at nighttime to go get food. It was nice. Again, it was also in Philly, but yeah, no
I
one
don't
really
yeah.
stepped to us, so we were fine. I think that's because I'm fucking 6'3", and I would walk around with
Yeah,
like a
that's
hoodie.
yeah, that's very fair.
So you have
Like,
two guys just walking around in hoodies with like looking like they're drug dealers or even worse. So no one really tested that shit. We never got mugged.
yeah. I I I don't have much experience, like, walking
No,
alone
wait, that's not
in,
true.
like
We did get mugged once.
oh, jeez.
I completely forgot about that because it wasn't really a mugging. It was an interaction more than a mugging. A random dude jumped us in a hoodie and like had a something. I don't think it was a gun. I think he had a knife or something. And he pointed at us and was like, "Give me all your money." And we literally, no shit, managed to come up with logic right on the spot of, "Dude, you can't mug muggers. The fuck is wrong with you?" And he's like, "Oh shit, you're doing the same fucking thing." It's like, "Did you not like look the drip, dog?" It's like, "Ah, oh, fuck, my
Like,
bad. Sorry." And
dude.
he pissed off back into the alleyway.
Yeah,
And
I don't
that was the moment me and my brother realized lying is a hell of a fucking feat that you could pull off.
yeah, I don't have much experience, like, being, like, downtown in the city I live in because I'm absolutely fucking terrified to do it because,
Of course.
women
I'm a
woman
grown ass
don't wanna
man. I have plenty of enough options to beat a man to death in broad daylight. You don't.
yeah, I don't.
You have
I
more to
like
lose.
yeah, and I was just like, "Yeah." But yeah, and then like one time I was just like, I was like, "I need to stop for gas." I'm like, "Shit." It's like I don't think I could get to the one closer to home. So I was like, "Fine, I'll just stop in the one that's downtown, and it's like I was like, while I'm here, and I'm kind of craving like a soda, so like, I go in, buy a soda, and then this one guy, and he immediately ticks me off. I'm like, okay, stay away from that guy. He's giving me this weird vibe, so I was just like, stay away from him. And so he comes up to me, and it's like immediately I knew it's just like, don't trust this guy. It's just like he's like, hey, 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 and and he, it's like obviously coming off to me. It's just like, yeah, if
Dude's
I'm
either a
not
mugger
smart
or a
about
drug
this,
dealer.
no, I was like, dude's going to SA me. I'm like, if I'm not careful,
Yeah.
and
See,
I was
that's where
that
you
was
employ the technique. You immediately drop to your knees and punch him in the dick.
I wanted to, but I was just eventually I told him, it was just like, honestly, dude, if you're going to try this, do it on someone a little dumber than me. Okay, I'm like, I'm seeing through your lies.
Yeah. I swear I've had that moment in my life at least once. I'm not usually a creepy dude. Then again, I've also been told I'm very handsome, so most people trust me. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if people have been lying to my fucking face, but I believe at one point I did have one of those moments where I approached someone, a young lady, to ask her for like directions or something, or where the fuck am I, or whatever, and she kind of lost it a bit. And I'm like, lady, if I was gonna do something, it would have happened already. Calm down. Like I made a deprecating joke on both of our parts, and she immediately like realized like, oh, this is a bro. This guy ain't fucking trying anything.
It's like, dude's fucking chill.
Yeah. I forgot what I said. It was a while ago. I think I was like 18 at the time.
Yeah, I was 19 when this all happened. When dude was just like, I need a place to stay for the night. I was like, yeah, that immediately tipped me off. I
It's
was
like,
like, no,
no, you don't ask random fucking people for that.
yeah, no.
What the hell
I
wrong
made
with
up
you?
some. I was. I think I got. I also got a little. I think I also got very unlucky because I do look young for my age.
Fair.
So, but I also kind of also use that to my advantage a little bit, because I go up to the guy and just be like, I just go up to because at some point I was just, I like go to the cash register because the
Yeah.
guy's just not leaving me alone. I'm not like, hey, I need to get home. My parents are going to get worried about me, which is kind of also true because I still lived with my parents at the time. And so I was just like, can you get this guy away from me? And bless the worker's heart, he did what he could.
Yeah, that's
And I was
usually.
able to, yeah, I was able to dash out to my car. And
I'm
so
usually
shout
a
out to that
decent
one
enough guy
worker.
in the few situations I've been in where I will walk up, put my hand on a guy's shoulder, and go, dog, there is better times for this. Right now is not it. You need to go find a different gas station, or I will feed you your teeth.
Yeah, the only time I think I was like, I could have gotten mugged, I was with my brother, and it was like also the middle of the afternoon. So I think more of this is like I could
It's
say
usually
this
at
is more of
night.
a scam.
Usually
Yeah,
night is when it happens.
yeah, this is probably more of a dude just trying to scam a bunch of college kids at this point.
Yep, they
So
love
like,
doing that.
yeah, yeah, my brother and I were downtown for like Pokemon Go or whatever, or
Oh
something
fuck, I
like
miss
that.
those days.
Yeah, I miss those days too. And so we were just, we
The
were
world
chilling in
literally
this.
had fucking world peace for like a week and a half when
Yeah.
Pokemon Go came out.
Yes. So yeah, we were out there for like a community day or whatever. And so we were just like, chilling before community official started. And we were talking up with some people, some other like kids, people there. And then this one guy comes up to us and he was like, hey, I need some money so that I could get to like the next town over. So, or like, just like, I need a little bit of money so I can put some gas in my car or whatever. And my brother immediately looks at the dude and just like, we didn't bring any money with us. which was true. I didn't bring my
Like,
wallet,
dog,
and
we're
he
broker
had no
than you
money.
are. The fuck you want?
It's like, dude, what do you want from us? We have no money.
Go look for the guys in the suits and shit. Ask them.
Yeah, it's like we're literally like right across the street from like big businesses. Go
Like,
bug them.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're just some college students, which was a lie. I was in high school at the time.
Yeah, it's still only makes it worse.
Yeah.
I barely remember college and high school very much besides the food.
Oh, I barely remember the food.
I mean, the high school food was dog shit, but
Oh yeah, of course.
college had a lot of good food. Because
Actually, there.
I went to a college that had food trucks on campus.
I actually remember the food being sort of actually decent at my college, but then again, I went to a tech school, so
Tech
really
schools
all
always
the
have good
food.
shit, usually.
Yeah, because at my tech school they were all made by the culinary students, and it was so good, but
Mm.
it was also like expensive.
I remember when I
And
used to do IT work, I worked for a college called Drexel, which is a big ass IT school in the East Coast.
mm,
It's like one of the top 3. And I walked around it for a while, fixing printers and laptops and shit. And I managed to stop by the fucking whatever it's called cafeteria for a bit. And it's like, what the hell? You guys are like a 5-star restaurant in here. What the fuck?
oh my gosh, there was like a 5-star restaurant in my tech school. I remember that, but I never went in it.
It's like, who the hell is up here making actual fucking Italian pizza? I got a
It's like, calm down,
cheesesteak.
you're just feeding. I was like, calm down, you're just feeding a bunch of college students.
Yeah, that shit like that always surprises me because it's like across the entire spectrum of man, you will always find the best food in the worst and weirdest places.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It's so weird.
like I ran a bar for a while, and I still have this goddamn plaque somewhere in my house. Me and my brother were the best chefs in the county for 2 years.
Wow.
We made the best cheesesteak in the county. And the only chance of you finding us is if you were truly desperate. And the only reason we made good food was because of good ingredients and the fact that we weren't fucking idiots.
Yeah, not being an idiot. That's how you get a lot of good stuff.
So, in the county I'm in the area I'm in, the Pocono Mountains in the East Coast, it takes a little bit more logic here. You know what a cheesesteak is.
I had one before.
And a Philadelphian cheesesteak is no fucking changes. Steak, whiz cheese, or cheese sauce, fried onions. No changes.
Yep.
You're not allowed to add anything else to it. That's a Philly cheesesteak. Anything else is just making it more custom. In the area I'm in, their version of a, air quote, Philly cheesesteak is steak, provolone, red sauce, onion, pepper.
Mm.
My mother has almost killed 2 men because of that.
Wow.
She is very, very patriotic to Philly.
Very fair.
I have had a fucking argument with a couple people because of that, and we had the same logic when we started running our thing. We would not change it. You get steak, cheddar cheese sauce, onions, peppers. Anything else does not make it a Philly cheesesteak.
At that
And
point,
I
it's
made it
just a
as
cheesesteak.
good as a man could. Because we used prime fucking beef, self-cut. And I could probably still do
Nice.
it nowadays if I tried. If I got the ingredients. Honestly, if I wasn't in the situation I was at the time when running the bar, I'm pretty sure that food would have gotten me late a few times. I was that good of a cook.
Fair enough.
Although saying that, we made a couple horrendous things. We had 2 dishes. One was we jokingly, the people at the bar jokingly called it like you're spending the next day on the toilet. It was cheese fries, steak, pepperoni, and sausage covered in hot sauce.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, when you're drunk, you'll eat anything, right? So,
Yeah, fair enough.
but the hot sauce in question was a homemade, in-house made hot sauce made from ghost peppers.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
I would not deal with that because
that
I
stuff
cannot.
hurts the
I
ass.
cannot. I can't deal with. I can't deal with spicy food.
I
Like,
couldn't
at
either.
all.
Well, we had that, and we had another one, which was the fuck my colon, which is I want fries, and I want you to put an entire pizza worth of ingredients on the fries. If you have a protein back there in the kitchen, I want you to put that on my fries with gravy and cheese. Every time we made one of these, the plate weighed about 15 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
It was steak, chicken, pepperoni, sausage. Fuck, what else did we have? Burger meat. Some other things. We had like 2 other meats. It was a lot of meat. It was a lot of meat on a plate of fries and cheese and gravy.
God.
And they would eat it. They would eat that shit.
Again, drunk people will eat anything if you put
Yep.
it in front of them.
They would clean that plate off. They would lick the plate. It's fucking disgusting. But it was worth it. That plate of fucking protein and calories was like $35. And they would do it. They would take that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. That hot sauce killed me though, every single time. Every time we had to cook it. I hated the people that would walk in. It's like, yeah, can I get a Diablo steak? Can I get a hot sauce steak? Like, I'm going to charge you double because I'm in a bad mood.
It's like you did this to me.
It would air out the whole fucking bar every time. It wasn't even a regular hot sauce. It was ghost pepper extract. We had a guy in town who would farm. He grew fucking ghost peppers in his basement. He would take them. He would grind them up into a powder, into a paste. And then he would fucking like add vinegar and water and something else to it. And he would boil it. And he would freeze it. And he would give it to us. And then we boil it. And if you know how hot sauces work, every time you cook and freeze and cook and freeze, it makes them hotter. So by the time this shit hit the plate, it had been cooked at least 3 times. It was chemical warfare in the lightest sense. And yet these idiots would eat it. They would eat it. Oh God. There was something else. There was a burger we sold as well. You can still get it in the area because we based it off of something else. It's it was called something like the Skooker Sloppy or something fucking disgusting like that in name. And it is. I think I brought it up to you. Maybe
I don't think
we did the D&D
I remember
thing.
you. I don't remember.
Before the D&D, it's a burger of. Oh, it might have been someone else. It might have been Pico, one of the prior mocktail people. I don't remember. So it's a burger. Burger, with provolone, marshmallow fluff, and a hot, spicy meat sauce.
Oh, you have brought it up to us.
Yeah.
We were talking about it before D&D.
Yeah, you said it was like this is stoner food. That's fucking stoner food.
As soon as you said the marshmallow fluff, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, it's so whack. But even still, I've had burgers with peanut butter sauce on them, and it's like those are so fucking good. For some reason, sweet things go on burgers pretty fucking well.
Well, yeah, it's that sweet and salty kind of thing.
Yeah, like SpongeBob
Yeah.
jelly burger.
It was the pretty patties. Oh yeah, the
Those
jelly burgers. I forgot about those
the
too.
jellyfish jelly burger. I've had those
Yeah.
actually. If it's so stupid, but it makes sense. If you take a preserve, an apple preserve, a jelly preserve, or like actual jelly jam, and you put it on a burger, it's really good.
Who would have thunk?
It's surprisingly good. Then again, my stomach's like a black hole, so I've eaten roadkill and stuff. I'll eat anything, but I don't know.
I have definitely gotten better, but I have been a very picky eater for like pretty much my whole life. I still have active things, but there
I'm
are
sure.
points where I'm just like, what's the worst it's gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah, that is fair. Like the worst you're gonna have is like textural problems.
Yeah, that's usually what's the worst for it for me.
Like
Because flavor wise, I've loved like a lot of things I've tried, but texture, it's the textures that's
my
always gets
biggest
me
issue
is
is
like,
always
eh.
mushrooms. I want to eat mushrooms. I like the concept of mushrooms,
I can't.
but they're
I can't eat
always.
mushrooms.
It's like eating fucking rubber, and I don't know how to fix it. The only time I've ever
I
managed to get mushrooms to not taste like rubber is you got cut them thin and fry them hard.
I've never really had mushrooms because anytime I'm thinking about like, oh, maybe I could do mushrooms tonight, I'm like with my mom and I'm like, oh right, mom's allergic.
Oh,
Shouldn't
that
have
would fuck it.
mushrooms.
Yeah, that would screw it up. Hmm. Hmm.
I don't think
Hawaiian
I have any
pizza
like
always gets me.
it's a weird concept for
So
me.
I can understand fruit on a pizza. The problem is every single goddamn company that wants to put down and say, hey, we have a Hawaiian pizza, they cut cubes.
No,
You do
no,
not cut cubes onto a pizza.
that's how you ruin it.
If you want pineapple to be good on a pizza, you cut that shit thin, paper thin, so that it fries in the oven.
Yeah,
So it
that sounds
caramelizes in
so
the oven.
good.
That's so much better. And yet no one has seemingly got that. I've done it. I've done it before. When I make a pizza, if I want something like that, you cut that shit as thin as you can physically get it.
And don't get me wrong, I like pineapple, but I'm just like, for me, I don't like it on pizza. But I don't have a problem with people wanting to put it on pizza.
Yeah, I can
I
see
would
it.
just I yeah, I would just push it to the person and just be like, "It's your pizza now."
I'd probably get over it because I just need calories. I
I'd
like
just push it and
calories.
be like, "It's your pizza now." And then I'd go find something else to eat.
Yeah, I've always had that problem of like I'm always the guy in the group who's like everyone gives their food to me because I will eat it. Because it's like I need my calories. I'm skinny. I need my food. I need
You
4,000
also seem
a day.
you also seem like the kind of person just to be like, you would ask like for like no tomatoes on your burgers. They accidentally put tomatoes in your burgers, so it's like, fuck it, I'll eat it.
Yeah. No, I usually I will just eat whatever I'm handed because it's like poverty, but mainly because of calories. Like
Very.
I am at the current moment, last I checked, 150 pounds.
Jeez.
150 pounds, 6'3". I will not turn down food if it is offered.
Very fair.
Wait a fucking minute, I just remembered. I left some pie in the car.
How How dare you leave your pie in the car?
At work, they had Pie Day, and I stole some.
Aw,
Left
that
it in the
reminds
car.
me. My work usually does stuff like that for, like, fun little holidays, but they didn't bring us any pie for Pie Day.
Bastards. I thought it was going to be a big pie. No, they bought the little pies,
Oh,
which it's fine. I don't care. Whatever. It's a pie.
I'll get over the whole they didn't bring us pie.
I'm more
I'll get over
impressed.
it.
We're having Chili Day soon.
Oh,
I like chili.
I've
Chili's pretty
never
good.
really been a big fan. I've never really been a big fan of chili, but then again, I don't think I've just ever had a chili recipe that I just liked.
Well, you know what you do? I don't know where it is right now, but there's a chili con carnival that happens once a year. There's a big ass thing that happens once a year. That's like chili. It's all chili. I've gone there twice. You can go around, try out free samples, and you can eat your entire body weight in chili.
That sounds like a lot of chili.
It's amazing. It's really funny. The second time I was there, the number of people I saw that were like, "You're homeless. You are 100% homeless. I understand why you're here."
It's like I'm
Like
not homeless. I just like chili.
it's that kind of like uh the way they hold themselves, you know? You can kind of see
Mhm.
someone, it's like, "You're on hard times. You're here because this is food. This is free food."
I mean, to be fair, nobody should ever turn down free food.
Oh, hell
It's
no.
free food.
Free food is some of the best thing on the fucking planet. I know
Like,
that better than
that's how
anyone.
I sometimes it's, like, something I know I am not, like, the biggest fan of, but it's just like, it's free. I'll take a little bit.
Yeah. I offer that to anyone who ever comes to visit me. I will cook for you. I do not care. You get a meal because you came here to say hello. Every time I have a guest. It's just a few times I get to actually cook for someone.
The only time I really get to cook for people is when I go to family gatherings.
Those are always kind of fun.
Yeah, I like making food for people.
That's why I like working my work thing, because I refuse to take a job unless they feed me. Whatever the paycheck
That
is, whatever it is, if it is not a living wage, you better fucking feed me. Otherwise, I'm going to be upset. You're making
yeah,
me
I get
out
that.
here lifting things, moving shit around, and hurting my body. In that case, I want waffles. I better have waffles in front of me and coffee twice a day.
That is one thing that my work does that I really enjoy is that they do, like, provide free coffee, like, all day.
Oh yeah, if a job doesn't offer you free coffee, they suck. Bad job.
Yeah.
Red flag.
I mean, I don't take the coffee because I cannot stand the taste of coffee.
Fair.
But I appreciate the fact that we can have coffee.
I'm a nice guy. When I feel like it and I know that everyone deserves it, I go to my local Walmart and I buy a bunch of coffee shit. Caramel,
That
vanilla, hot chocolate powder. I buy it for everyone in bulk so we can enjoy our coffee even harder.
yeah, that sounds nice.
I'm one of
Like,
those
that's
guys.
something that's definitely something I was like, "Oh, I should do that one time," but I was like I mean, it's like I was like, part of me wants to benefit it from it too, but I was just like, "Eh,
That's why I
maybe I'll
buy
do
the
it one day."
big ass fucking 2 pound thing of hot chocolate powder. Because if I wake up and I'm like, I don't really want coffee, you still make a hot chocolate.
I fucking love hot chocolate.
Oh yeah. Gets the day started just right without a caffeine boost. It's
Mhm.
pretty good.
Exactly.
But everyone always appreciates that because it's always like, I could drink the coffee straight. What? our man brought in fucking caramel syrup.
Whoa. I know my place. They offer creamer and sugar, but nothing else. That's nothing that would be considered bougie.
Well, I actually got that for some people. I got like 3 pats on the back that day. I brought in a big ass thing of creamer. It was the Cinnabon creamer.
Whoa, that's
It
the
was the
good
good
stuff.
shit. It was the good shit. It
Yeah, that seems like the good shit.
I got it mainly for me, but I told everyone like use it. I don't fucking care. I'm only here 3 times a week. I don't give a shit. If I'm the only one using it, it's gonna go bad. Use it. I don't care. But I got it because Taco Bell used to have a coffee. They don't sell it in my area anymore, which sucks, and I hate it. And I yell at the fucking cashier every time I go there because of it. They used to have
Oh,
a
the poor
Cinnabon
cashier.
coffee. I don't like properly yell. I'm just like, where the fuck is it? What happened, dog? Come on. I want my fucking Cinnabon coffee. And like, we don't sell it anymore. It's like, why? It's like, because the CEO's a douchebag. It's like, fair. All right, I'll take a fucking Supreme. But they used to sell Cinnabon coffee, which is basically a cinnamon cream based coffee at Taco Bell. And it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good. This is the closest I'll ever get to it. Is regular coffee, the Cinnabon creamer, and vanilla. It kind of gets the same flavor.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, have you had the Cinnabon Delight little like donut hole things they have at Taco Bell?
Oh, I love those.
It's those, but coffee.
Whoa,
It's great. And they got rid of it in my area.
that's so sad.
They got rid of the. They still sell coffee. They don't sell the creamer of it, though. Which sucks. Actually, they might have just gotten rid of coffee entirely. I don't remember. I haven't ordered coffee from Taco Bell in a hot fucking minute.
Who goes to Taco Bell for coffee? Go to
I
Taco Bell to sit on the toilet there for a while.
Yeah. I only went there for the coffee when I was there in the morning, and it's like, what's it called? The fucking disc. They sell a disc taco. The fucking it's Crunch Supreme,
No, something like that. It's
something like
been
that.
way too long since I've been to Taco Bell.
Yeah, they got that big puck of taco. They have one of those that has egg and hash brown in it. Those are amazing. Fake egg, but I don't care. It, eh. I like
Mm.
fast food sometimes. Sometimes it hits the system right.
Yeah, you know.
Like sometimes you
Yeah,
wake
yeah,
up,
hit that side.
and it's like, you know what? I want to screw my system up. Let me order a big breakfast from McDonald's.
Yeah, you get that yeah, I get that every once in a while, but and
The
then
body doesn't want
afterwards,
it. The brain wants it.
yeah, and every time I feel like, God damn it, now I gotta go to the gym and go even harder on the treadmill or something.
Yeah. I could only imagine for other people. I don't have that problem because I have the metabolism of a horse. That's why I'm so light. It's also why I got to eat 4,000 calories a day. But then again, I'm also a guy, so it's that stupid
Fair enough.
fuck meme of one guy eats 5,000 calories, doesn't even touch the waist, doesn't even affect them. One girl touches one Twinkie, it's over.
Yeah,
It's fucking over.
I feel that so much. I'm just like, God damn it. Like, I'm just glad I generally do enjoy like lifting weights and working out because, God damn it, my health journey would be way too if
I
I
could only
didn't.
imagine. Yeah. Look, I do a lot of exercise every now and then, a lot of walking, a lot of moving. I push and lift and yada yada, but I don't go to the gym because I don't really need to.
I don't think I need to, but I like to. Is the thing.
It's good to stay healthy and fit. There's no reason
Mhm.
not to. Hell, you just look at the fat influencer fucking Trek.
Yeah.
There is literally nowhere on Earth, anywhere, if you have a movement and your movement people die from the movement, it's probably a bad movement.
Yeah.
Then again, where the fuck are all the people talking about the anorexics? Where are my people?
That's very fair.
I know we're
It's
not
like,
very massive in community, but you know, I would like to know how to get 5,000 calories a day without, just chugging ice cream. You know that's how
yeah,
supermodels do that? Or movie people?
I think I do, but
I forgot who it was, but there was a movie where someone got really fat for the position. And like a couple years before, they were like stupidly buff. I was like, how did you get like this? Oh, I just drank melted ice cream every day for every meal
that-
for 4 weeks.
it's crazy what actors will do for a role. It's like, why are you basically torturing yourself for this role?
For $40 million.
Yeah, I guess the paycheck's
That's the
nice.
one fucking excuse I can think of is like,
Yeah, that's
okay,
like the only thing I can think
fine.
of.
Sure, yes, I will throw myself into a wood chipper for $45 million. Whatever. Sure. But it's like, fucking, what's his name?
Why?
The guy who played the Joker? The best Joker? What's his name? Jared Leto. Isn't he dead?
I was even struggling just to come up with somebody who has played the Joker.
There's a lot of them, but Jared Leto was the best Joker. Bar none, no excuse. He is the best Joker to the fact that that shit started to bleed into real life. He was straight up the best when it came to it because he made his entire life the Joker for the entirety of the movie. And it killed him, I think. I think he's dead.
I don't know.
Pretty sure he's dead. I think it was a drug overdose. I don't remember. Either way, the guy was a fucking legend. And he went through, I think it was like 4 body shifts in the matter of 4 years. He went from like kind of buff to anorexic as fuck to worse than that to a decent weight and a dead. Who was the other guy? Jack Sparrow. Guy who plays Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp?
That's it. He's also gone through a bunch of that shit. Then again, the way he would lose weight is drugs.
Of course.
That's why he's the way he is. But he's also really, he's apparently the sweetest man you could ever fucking meet in your life. Only second to like Keanu Reeves. So my respect goes out to him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I just hope that shit never happens to Keanu Reeves. Although it'd be kind of funny. The internet would explode if that happened.
They would.
If Keanu Reeves ended up in a relationship and the woman ended up being a narcissistic bitch, the internet would lose its fucking mind.
Yeah.
There would be death threats.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There was already death threats for fucking, our buddy. I forgot his name already.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah, there was death threats for Johnny Depp against Amber Heard. I'm just like, why could you piss him off? Why are you doing this? He is my favorite man in the fucking planet. I will find you and I will cut out your entire organs.
I was like, I don't even watch Pirates of the Caribbean, and I still stand for this man.
Like, this man is good. He is a loving fucking... He is literally up there in the top 5 with, like, Keanu Reeves, Snoop Dogg, him, John Cena, and the other guy. That's another dude. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
If anything happens to any of them, people riot. Oh, and
exactly.
that fat guy from Sunny in Philadelphia.
I wouldn't know.
Something Dorito. Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Him. Anything happens to those 6 men, the entire fucking world riots.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are the sweetest men on this fucking face of the earth. It's kind of, now I'm thinking about it, why is there no women?
Because
I think I know the reason, but I don't want to know the reason.
yeah, I want to I want to say something, but it's just like, how do I make this funny? Because anything I say won't be
Yeah,
funny.
if it's not funny, it's just a fucking insult, and it's like, eh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
I
don't want
understand,
to
like,
say
it's a
it.
lot of narcissism, obviously.
Yeah,
But it's like, there's gotta be at least one female actor out there that isn't a total bitch. Right?
yeah. But
Like,
could we name one?
there's,
No,
no, I
probably
can't
not.
think of a single one off the top of my
I
head.
can't either.
But I know there has to be one.
Yeah, there has to be one,
Maybe
but
that's the logic, is because she's so good at her job and she's not a bitch and she's not, like, actively flaming people on Twitter that no one knows about her.
yeah,
She's just so average that it's like, good, that's what you should be.
yeah. She's just out there living her best life
There's gotta be
and her best.
someone.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
No, you know what it is? I think I know I remember this being a thing of, like, uh, a men's friend group is always, like, stupid.
Yeah.
Like, we had the logic before. Men are always, like, kids, no matter how old they are.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
women are, like, rough on each other, usually. Gossip, drama, yada yada.
yeah.
Until you get, like,
Typical
someone like
women stuff.
you, who's very tomboyish, very approachable, very lovable.
Yeah. It's
You,
kind of how I
which,
want to be.
being the other person, I have someone else in my friend group who's a girl who's very not presentable. What the fuck am I on about? Very approachable, very nice.
Hmm.
But that's mainly because, like, there's a lot of not boyish energy, but very, like, down to earth.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
can
kind
already,
of just like
I know that
not the
logic.
typical.
It's not an insult. It's it's like, duh. I mean, not duh, but it's like, your model's not made to be obsessively horny.
Yeah.
It's
Like
attractive.
there's
It's not
yeah.
horny.
My idea was the design too also was always just like maybe like a little bit of like a sex appeal, but like that's not the
It's
focus.
not jiggle based. Duh.
Yeah.
You ain't rocking, like, fucking quintuple G cups or whatever. You're out here,
No.
like, just, oh no, that's attractive. That looks good. I like that. That looks cool. That's drawable. And then instead of, like, fucking what's her way, Milky Way, the cow.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just look at a model and just be like,
Like, you know what you did.
"Are
You know what
it's
you were
like
going for.
there's more boobs than girl."
Yeah, it's like, you know damn well, you see a model, it's like, your tits are as big as your head, if not bigger. I know exactly what I'm getting when I fucking click into this video.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Like
it's that sense, that logic of, like,
yeah.
you went for attraction, but not, like, overwhelming. And that's the same with a couple other people. Lynn, Piku, fucking, God, who else did I drag into this bullshit? I don't remember. But most of the people I've brought in here that are female or female adjacent are just like, they have attractive personalities. They're good people. They're nice human beings.
Mhm.
They have a decent looking model. But they are not here to end up on fucking OnlyFans.
No. I joked about like maybe starting an OnlyFans, but it would be like I wouldn't even if I did start like an OnlyFans, I wouldn't,
Use it.
push for like yeah. I wouldn't like push it for like the potential
It would
reason
be a
people would
meme
use
account at
OnlyFans.
best.
Yeah, I would just like, draw
I've thought
like
about it.
it'd be like
I've
yeah,
had it brought
I
to me.
thought about it.
But I've had that same logic of, like, how Markiplier was asked about it, where it's like, I like your voice. Could you please call me a slut? I'm like, no? Pay me?
No.
Maybe?
Maybe?
No? Like, when I used to have a very good mic for a short time, and then I broke it.
Oh, that's always
I
the worst
I
when
don't
you
know what
break
happened
things.
to it. It just stopped functioning. I got angry, and I snapped it over my knee.
Oh.
I gotta buy another one at some point, but not in the budget.
Yeah.
But when I had
Yeah.
that mic for a
Good
short
mics are
time,
expensive.
I got so many people saying, like, you should do ASMR. Like, I'm thinking about it. Maybe.
Again, I feel like we brought up the ASMR stuff before, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
like I I I would do it because I think it could, potentially bring in that like a weird group, but it's like also I don't feel comfortable with ASMR, so
Yeah.
and it's a personal thing.
I
Like
mean,
I
you
understand it doesn't have to be sexual.
you have more of a fucking in on that than I do because most people are lonely as fuck and will happily step down and hear like a woman tell them everything's gonna be okay.
Mhm.
But not many will like hear my voice and hear them saying like it's gonna be all right, son, don't worry. And immediately like, yeah, I click into that twice a day. I'd have to like push it. I'd really have to push it and get like Vox levels of fucking annoyance.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. He's in that black company. Um, there's a lot of controversy about it. It's a VTuber company.
Oh.
A
Yeah,
lot of people left it.
I try to avoid
Doki Bird was in it.
dealing with. Oh, I know which company you're talking about, but I can't
Yeah.
remember the name off the top of my
So
head.
they have a guy in there that does a lot of boyfriend-based ASMR. No, can't do it. I refuse. You'd have to pay me.
Yeah, I had a friend do like one or two of them, and he's just like, "Yeah, no, I don't know if I could continue doing this."
I would have to like I need a lot of money. I can
I
reason
mean,
through
I
it.
would.
I get it. I'm very
Mhm.
big brother uncle coded, but it's like, eh. I would like to do that before I go on hiatus for a while, where I make an ASMR thing of like the angel approaching you and going like, "Don't worry, it's going to be okay." I feel like some people need that nowadays.
Yeah.
Where Martyr like wakes them, or like you wake up in a dream and there's Martyr, and Martyr's like, "Don't worry, I'm going to walk you through therapy for the next 15 minutes." I know that's been a thing with like a lot of my mocktail guests of like I've talked them through, so not really hard things, but they always feel
Yeah.
better afterwards. This is a very low cortisol environment.
Yeah. Kind of just vibes.
Hey, I always
Good
have those
vibes.
two things. I have those two, maybe three things. This is a place where you can enjoy a vice, whatever your vice is. I will not judge. You can bring up anything to me. I will not blame you because I have also been through it. And if anything is not anything of those two, I am a friend. I will be friend shaped.
Mhm. Like I always try to kind of give off that vibe within my own streams for like my community. It's like if anything, I am your shoulder to cry on.
It's a fucking criminal act that you're not more popular than you are.
I know. It's like something I get people coming in and all the time just like, "How are you not how do you only have, like, 1 viewer?" So I'm like, "First of all, don't talk about viewership in my stream."
It is a
I
reasonable
think
excuse, though, of just like, how the fuck?
I
I at
think
least
it for
get 3 to 4
me
every time I stream.
yeah, for me, I feel like it's just
You're doing better
I'm
than I
not
am, like reasonably. I've seen your content. You do better than I do. You're more frequent. You're more reasonable. You should have more people than me.
the thing is, I think I just don't market myself well enough.
That could be it. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, but I don't post on it as
That
much
could
as
be
I
it.
used to.
That could
Yeah.
be it. If you just
I'm
touch
trying
Twitch, that basically fucks you.
yeah, like, I'm trying to do more on TikTok, but it's just like
I don't.
even TikTok's TikTok's fucking over their creators, and I'm just like,
TikTok's fucking
yeah, maybe.
cringe.
Yeah, it is, and I downloaded it as a joke like 6 years ago, and I don't know,
YouTube's your
man.
better option. If you, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
manage to post at least 3 shorts a week, you might get better viewership. Might get better people.
Mhm. And I'm definitely trying to do more like short stuff on like YouTube and stuff, but I always just forget that it's like, yeah, post it on YouTube as well.
Yeah. I mean, I have a thing. Fucking, if you are up for it, if you want to do it, go ahead. I really should be pushing this more when I collab with people. I did it with Elliot. You know Elliot. They're in Hitomi's thing.
Um,
Elliot links.
I'm blanking on the name.
Okay, never mind. Anyway, so they they've been on a mocktails as well. They took footage from the mocktails to make a short. It's a very funny thing. I fucked up their ethnicity for like a solid minute. It's very
Nice.
funny. But I hold this logic. If I collab with anyone, you can take my footage. I do not give a fuck. Use it. Go ahead. It'll bring both of us people.
Mhm.
I have my remixes on permanently for everyone. You want to make a short out of it? Go nuts. So if you want to go back to the D&D thing and grab that scene where Inca fucking destroyed a robot with her ass, make a short out of it, be my guest. I already did. It didn't do very good numbers. Probably because it's D&D. Most people don't care for D&D.
I mean, yeah.
It'd have to be more edited. But I don't care. Viewers are viewers. I'm happy to have
Yeah.
people. If you're lucky, maybe one of those people stay around and it's like, this guy's funny as fuck. I'm going to stay around.
Yeah. You know?
I got a
You get
subscriber out
you,
of that one. So
trying to
we get places.
yeah. One step. Sometimes it's just one guy. It's just
Yeah.
like he makes or breaks your day, you know?
It's
Or maybe
always
not
something
breaks.
like that. But, you want to go back over this mocktails? Find a part of it where it was kind of funny where the two of us somehow bounced off each other? I don't remember if we did. I'm drunk. But you find a moment where it's kind of like, this is funny. This is good shit. And you throw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. I definitely have to go back and like go grab a bunch of clips from some previous streams, which I've been meaning to
It's
do.
always an option. And hopefully, with time being our friend, maybe, hopefully, the two of us will end up in more collabs.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I don't play many games anymore. Most of the games I play are single player, and most of them don't bring joy. So,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, I'll
I find
definitely
anything, you
yeah, I'll
find
definitely have to
anything,
do.
by all means,
Yeah.
fucking ask me to join. I am bored.
All right.
I gain
I'll keep you
more
up as
fucking, what's it called? I gain more dopamine from people than I do just playing by myself. So, by all
that's very
means,
fair.
I'm always open. Always happy to have a thing to do.
Like I have
But
lots of ideas. I just always have that vibe of it's just like it's like who do I ask? It's like lots of ideas just grow in my mind, and I always just forget that it's like, oh yeah, I could talk to other people about like joining, and then
yeah.
I just don't do it, and
I
then
mean,
the
I
ideas
do. I
never
go
get
out there,
done.
I ask. It's like, hey, I got this game. Play it. People are just like, no. They don't get back
And
to me.
last time I tried to set up a collab, I was like, okay, I want to do this at this time. Who's available? And then nobody gets fucking back to me.
Yeah, that constantly is my fucking problem too. You know what? I fucking Deep Dish Dungeon. That's gonna come out soon. It's a dungeon explorer survival thing, something like that. PS2 graphics. It's gonna be cheap, probably. Hopefully, it's got a demo going on right now.
Oh,
It would be really fucking baller if me, you, Witch, and someone else plays it.
that would be awesome. I
I would love that.
immediately looked it into it, and I'm like, yes, that would be awesome if
That
it's
would be
the
fun.
3 of us
I have
and then
played it. I've gotten
someone
my
else.
ass kicked. I think more people would help.
All right.
I don't know who else to bring. I could think of a couple of folks. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll ask around.
All right.
But
All I
I
know
might
is
drag you
it's
two along
on
for that. See if we can. That would be fun.
yeah, it is now on my Steam wish list, so I will not forget about it.
Hell yeah. Maybe we could play a demo. Try it out. I don't know. We've been
Yeah.
going for 2.5 hours.
Jeez.
It's good
I just kind of
mocktails.
I lost track of time because I was too busy talking,
Yep. It's always
which
the
is
fun part when
how it always happens.
every now and then I get a person who's like, we're gonna talk, we're keep talking, we don't realize the time. I get one person that's like, you are the most boring fucking person I've ever brought in this fucking thing. Shut up. I've had at least 4 people brought in the mocktails that are just like, do you even have a brain? Do you understand what taxes are? No?
Hmm.
I didn't bring enough alcohol for this.
Oh, yeah.
My prior person, before this one, Lumi, mod, she is, as I told you, ADHD ridden. Not a great talker. Not a great
Ah,
talker. It was funny. It was a music thing. Hour and a half. I
it's
stretched it on as long as I
unfortunately,
could.
yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how it is sometimes. It's just like, it's like, ah,
I keep it. I keep it as best as I can. But I love these.
yeah,
I love these when it's over 2 hours. That means we vibed. We got things. We got stuff. Viewership
yep.
will be good. Yada yada. Anyhow, I need to go take a massive leak. I've drank too much wine, so it's good to talk to you,
Fair
Neko.
enough. Yep.
Glad to have you
Good to
again.
talk to you.
Some point,
Yep. I'll be glad to be back at some point.
maybe not for this, but for something else. Because I don't know. Next time
Yep.
I'm going to do more mocktails. I'm going to end it at maybe end it at 5 mocktails. I
Huh.
don't know yet. The hiatus might come sooner than later. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm happy to grab you for any collabs.
Yeah.
Figure some shit out.
And I'll see what I have coming up. Maybe I'll push you along for the ride.
We'll see.
Well, not push you, more of a be like, yo,
You ever need a jackass to play a co-op game? I'm here for you. I'll buy it. I
Got
don't
it.
care. I don't give a damn if I can afford it, I'll buy it. I'm always
Fair
happy to
enough.
make content.
And
Anyway, so
most of the stuff co-op stuff I do is just like,
you
yep, this is
screw
a
off
cheap game.
to stage left.
Oh, I
I
love stage
screw
left.
off to stage right. As soon as I find the goddamn there it is. Whee!
Whee!
Good luck, Godspeed, stay safe, don't do anything we wouldn't. I'll see you all in the next one. Any last words, Neko?
Not really.
Then, as it is, see you in the next one, everyone. I'll be seeing you, Neko.
Yeah, see you soon.